Hello Sagittarius, welcome to your Halloween edition of He Said, She Said. Thanks for joining us. My name is Michelle.
And my name is Richard.
We're doing something a little different this month. We're offering a giveaway. It's if you would like to win a $25 or $25 US Amazon gift card, then please be sure to like this video and comment below. That way we know who to contact if you are the lucky winner, and we'll be announcing the winner at the end of the month. Alright, Sagittarius, let's get started with your reading. We'll start with the Halloween oracle. We've got midnight, the most magical hour of all. There's a question of timing with this. Divine timing. A question of it being the right time, or the time is approaching. It is about, of course, it being darkest just before the dawn. And that's the element I get here. Things have to get a little bit worse before they get better. But it's quite an interesting change. It's almost like I almost get a feeling around this of almost being at the end of this time period, but it seems to be getting worse, and then there is this sudden burst of light. That's how I'm feeling. Now, Richard has pulled from the Dark Mirror Oracle the card of the child I was meant to be.
An instant of clarity is the light I needed. To go forward is to go backward, as hope heals the wounds of the past. So I'm getting a vibe from this that it's about healing some wounds that one received more as a child, but going back and healing those wounds.
Okay, let's see where this goes. At the bottom of the deck, I have the Five of Pentacles. So again, there's that feeling of loss or feeling of lack around this. Darkest just before dawn.
And you have the King of Cups in reverse, so we'll see where that goes.
We'll start with the status of this relationship, how you are viewing this person, Sagittarius. What are the strengths, the weaknesses of the relationship? What is it you should continue to do? What is it you should not do? And the outcome.
Status of the relationship, how this person feels about you, Sagittarius. Strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, and the outcome if nothing changes.
We've got the Emperor. Okay, so I like this energy. It's a leadership energy. It's being organized. It's a feeling here of being on the right path.
Yeah, I get it as being in control of one's destiny.
Yes, I really like that energy. It speaks to me of very much a Mars kind of energy, so taking action. It's not passively sitting by, and it's certainly not about inaction. But the direction that this is going seems to be in the right direction.
Alright, so looking over here, status of relationship, we have the Eight of Swords over on this side. So this speaks to somebody who's suffering some anxiety. They're inside a mental prison. Judging from the Oracle card, it's probably something that's due to something they're trying to get over, something that they may have suffered in childhood, some sort of unresolved trauma is what I'm getting from that.
How are you viewing this person? We've got the Knight of Cups. Now with this one here, it seems to be that this is someone who either you want to make an offer towards, or they are coming forward to you. It could be this Emperor. So the thing though that I'm getting right now is restriction. There's some restriction around this.
Yeah, it seems like you might be gung-ho here, Sagittarius, but the other person might not be so sure. I think they might be dealing with some things.
Or vice versa. There's some kind of restriction here.
Looking over here, we have the Magician. You know, I'm getting the sense that this is how they're viewing you, Sagittarius. I mean, you've got the Emperor over here and the Knight of Cups. You know, it's all about being, I get gung-ho, knowing what you want, Sagittarius, and what's more, having the means to get what you want, and this person knowing it.
Let's see what the strengths are. We've got the Seven of Cups.
As a strength.
With this one, it speaks of options. and being aware that there are options out there.
You know, I kind of get it as the world is your oyster.
Yeah. You know, this restrictive energy that I'm feeling, it's more about the other person somehow feels restricted.
Yes, definitely. Sagittarius, I think you should. I like your energy over there. All right, let's look at the strength over here on this side.
Wow.
Look at that. The Seven of Cups
At
again.
the moment, though, it seems to be all... It hasn't happened yet. I think you want to take action, but it's somehow being held back. There's a lot of thinking about it, perhaps daydreaming about it, but nobody's doing anything.
Yes, but it seems to be the same energy on both sides. Isn't that interesting?
So thinking the same thing. Probably both unaware
Of what the other's thinking.
of what the other is thinking, unfortunately. Let's have a look and see what the weakness is. Yeah, Eight of Wands in reverse. There's no communication.
And there's a lot of inaction. When I feel like all of the cards point to there being a need for action, and certainly the ability for action to be occurring. You know, we've got the Magician, we've got the Emperor, we've got the Knight of Cups, all in the upright. Okay, so looking over here, weaknesses. We've got the Six of Cups in the reverse, which speaks to me about not going back to the past and doing that work that's required to heal this inner child.
Yeah. I think that there is a lot of energy around a past situation. There may be... It's like, I don't know, I get a loss of innocence
You know,
around this relationship.
This might not even have been a childhood trauma.
No.
But it's certainly a trauma that probably goes back to childhood, but it might not have been what actually has triggered this Eight of Swords energy here.
It's a feeling here of a need to let go completely of some negativity involving the past. And especially with that, I liked what you said at the beginning there, Richard, with that child card, where it's about letting the past go, completing out something from the past.
Yeah, healing some sort of childhood trauma.
Yeah. And often I see that Six of Cups there as related to childhood. Okay, let's see. What you should continue to do. You've got the Ace of Wands, but it's in the reverse. So with this one, there's an energy around this of frustration and delay. Now, why is this?
Why is it a strength?
Why is it a strength? We'll have to look at this as the cards come up, but at the moment the energy that I'm feeling around this is that there's still something that other person needs to completely let go of before this has an opportunity to come forward.
Yeah, I get the sense the problem is not with you, Sagittarius, it's with the person you're dealing with.
Yeah, there's still something that they're holding on to there, something that was lost. For some reason I'm getting this energy of lost innocence, but it's like they may have viewed you as somehow losing that sense of innocence. That's what I'm getting around that.
All right, so what this person should keep doing? Well, we have the Four of Swords in the reverse here. So there has been some sort of trauma, and this is a call for them to continue their healing process.
Let's have a look and see what you shouldn't do. We've got the Devil. Well, this is certainly a difficult kind of energy. This is unhealthy attachment overall.
Yeah, you know, I'm sort of getting the energy here of being careful about what you attach to, especially when it revolves around somebody who is dealing with something that is putting them in this Eight of Swords kind of mode. You know, it can lead to a codependent kind of relationship where you take on Sagittarius, you take on the role of being their healer.
Yeah, I get that for you. If you believe that you are somehow confined, restricted, you don't have options. The strength here is that you do have options.
And that's right. You might not realise it though.
So there's energy of restriction, but on both sides.
Yeah, thinking the same thing, but I can't help but think that the Seven of Cups here has different meanings for each person.
So there's these wishes, but they're unfulfilled.
That's right. Still a strength though.
Yeah.
All right, so let's look over here at what this person should stop doing. Yeah, we've got the Five of Swords in the upright. So there's a sense here of being restricted, but also being a bit mean.
Yes, it's
like a cornered animal.
A little bit like
is
that.
What is kind of what I'm getting at. You know, somebody's hurting and they're lashing out.
But they're hurting too. But they're not coming forward because they feel like they need to punish or hurt the other individual by keeping them at a distance.
But it is a form of codependence in its own way. You know, especially when somebody here is keeping the balance by lashing out, and this person here is just reacting to that.
Let's have a look at the outcome. We've got the Two of Swords. So it speaks to me of calling a truce. I get peace around this.
Yeah, there has to be a realization of what's going on both sides here. I think each person probably needs to try and see this from the other person's perspective. All right, so looking over here at the outcome, we have the Ace of Swords in the reverse. So a continuation of confusion and lack of clarity on this side. But it's all due to what they've been suffering from. On this side, I guess a decision needs to be made. Is it worth trying to help this person heal? Or do you need to be the Emperor, Knight of Cups, and go off and make an offer somewhere else?
Yeah, I get this as your heart's in this. This is definitely a feeling here of wanting to follow your heart. But the other person is blocking you.
Yeah, and it's not due to anything you've done.
Well, I think it might be actually.
Yeah.
I do get this sense of loss of innocence, lack of. There's something here that feels a restrictive energy between the two. Something that's happened in the past that needs to be completely let go of.
Okay.
It seems to be a loss of innocence. It could be that the relationship is viewed not as innocently as it used to be.
Right.
And that needs to be let go of. I think that there's a holding on to of past pain, past defeats, a feeling there of wanting to take revenge. I think the other person, Sagittarius, feels like they need to take revenge upon you, possibly for something that you did in the past. There's a feeling around them of I think they still want to be with you, strangely enough. They think about it, but at the same time they think, you know what, no, I still need to punish that person. They haven't suffered enough. There's keeping you at bay, keeping you isolated, keeping you at a distance. It's very destructive kind of energy, and it's not based on any kind of clear thinking around this person. It's all about some event from the past that they haven't released yet.
Or processed. Yeah, so there's a lot to clarify here in part 2.
Yeah. I think for you, Sagittarius, you're being called to just, I get this as wait, delay, postpone. This is something that may come to be in the future, but I certainly don't get an energy around it of... I think you may want to take action, but I get this as you needing to be at peace with things just being at a standstill right now. But we'll see where it goes in part 2. The link for part 2 will be down below. So if you're interested in watching the extended version, please click on that link, and it'll take you to the Vimeo channel, and there you'll be able to view the extended version. It'll be about another 30 to 40 minute reading, so please join us there if this is resonating. If this one isn't resonating, Sagittarius, and it won't resonate with everyone, you can check out our Soulful Repair playlist here on the channel. and there you will find readings that are done in this he said, she said style, but they're not sign dependent. So you may find your situation there.
We have a lot of readings there, more than 25. So I'm sure that there's something there that will resonate with you.
So please join us in part 2. If not, then we wish you all the very best. Oh, and don't forget, if you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. And if you're interested in being in the running to win that $25 US Amazon gift card, then be sure to press that little like button below and leave us a comment as well. Wishing you the best with this, Sagittarius. Bye for now.
Thank you, Sagittarius. Goodbye and good luck.